Yes guys, hello and welcome back to Timbo Championship, round number 3, this time around Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix. So here, running up onto the grid, we are in P10. There's a track that I was not too good around, very bad qualifying here, just couldn't get a good lap around here, and my race pace around here is absolutely dreadful as well. But let's try to make the best out of a bad situation here for this race. Some guys were pretty far behind, and we're just waiting for them on the grid. So let's get straight into 5 red lights. Now then, the 5 red lights are going on for this 50% race. 36 laps around here. Lights out and away we go. We're not held from the lights for a very long time. We get a good start, a blistering start already past Aspect Claps, heading into turn 1. As you can see here, it's a very long run down here, as we are now trying to slipstream Sui Ross and hopefully gain a couple of positions in the turn 1. We go outside, demonstrate yourself, cut us off on the inside, as OKS sends a suicidal move down everyone's inside. He does gain a few positions, to be fair to him, but that was absolutely reckless by the Norwegian there into the first chicane. But we remain P10, looking for a move on the monster himself. Behind us there's Lalapal and Aspect Class battling. We tried to go down the inside of Conroch, the monster himself, but it doesn't quite work out, so we go right. That doesn't quite work out either, as Limpen goes into a half spin here. We go around the outside of Limpen, we make slight contact, but to get the move done. As Conroch is going slow, it looks like he has some damage on that car. Only a few corners later, then we are now on the back of the monster himself, trying to make a move into the stadium section here. We have a little look down the inside, but he closes the door and we don't get the move done. But can we get it done on the straight? We need to go slow in and get a fast exit. We have some ERS to burn, as many guys pull into the pits after that. Okay, yes, suicidal dive bomb into turn 1, but now we're using a lot of ERS just to get past the monster himself. Which way will we go? We're still using ERS, we're not that much faster. We go right, will we stick right? Yes we will. We're side by side, heading into the first chicane. Can we make this move stick? Who breaks later? We break later. Can we get a full car length ahead? Yes we can. Just gotta navigate the chicane nicely, and we are up into 5th place. Oh, fastest lap, yo! Awesome, come on. Focusing behind us a bit, we have Limpen and Aspect Claps along with Lalapal in that massive battle. Aspect Claps and Limpen make contact, and that is going to end up in a safety car deployed. That is going to totally change this race. Now, during that safety car, a lot of the guys opted for a pit stop, but we decided to stay out. We're going on a soft, medium, soft strategy. We didn't want to ruin that and go on mediums immediately. We thought that we could get some extra push by staying on the softs here. So now we're leading the pack, and we have to time this restart absolutely perfectly. So we're going to go absolute snail pace through there. Fake a little acceleration, get out the final corner, wait for him to bunch up a bit. And now we go. We get a fairly good start. Chris totally left it behind, and now Chris has also spun on that restart, which is not a very Chris thing to do. So he's going to have to make a comeback drive. Best of luck to him. But here comes Lalapal around the outside. We try to make him go as much to the outside as possible. Now it's who's going to be the last of the late breakers here. We are the last of the late breakers, and we get ahead. And we remain in P1 for now only, as the MFD is recommending a new strategy. Think that we go on softs and then mediums, but I still think that the soft, medium, soft is the best one for now. Trying to still defend from Lalapal as he tries into turn number 4. Can we defend it well? Yes, we can. We go a bit wide in order to leave him enough space. We go wide from this corner as well, as we're carrying too much speed. It's too wide behind us between OKS and Lalapal. OKS gets position for now, but can he hold on to it? Yes, he can. Having kept OKS behind for a little while, now he pounces for the attack. He goes a bit, cuts that chicane slightly, but now we have to defend him on the round down into turn 4. I don't think there's any DRS in the play yet, but he gets such a good exit from there. We have to use some ERS in order to defend. ERS is running low with us for now only, so we have to do some saving, but we're going to break later. Once again, we're going to go a bit wide, but we're going to park on the apex in turn 5, disallowing him to go past, and keep our position for now. On lap 9, there's DRS in place, so what I'm going to do here in the stadium section is I'm going to let TSM everyone by, so that I can get DRS for these next 2 straights. We've got to watch out for Sui Ross on the right though. But now this allows me to have DRS for the next 2 straights on this circuit. So we have to make that into good use. But there's a massive train of cars behind us. We have Sui on the right, no one on the left yet. No one is going to be there in a while either, as HB10 is gaining rapidly. We're going to have to go a bit left to defend from Sui Ross, although HB10 goes to the side. And what is he doing? He just goes on the grass and does not allow me to do anything else. Getting boxed in by Sui anyway, and it's just such a mess. We get a yellow front wing from that. That was overall a very stupid move. I was already boxed in by Sui and everything, so nothing I could have really done there. There's a lot of contact going on up ahead, but that has totally ruined our race. Now we pitted for a fresh set of medium tires after that front wing damage, and now we have a brilliant battle with 8G10 unfolding in front of us here. He's trying to get past us, but we are defending with our life here, heading into the stadium section here. We do what we did on TSM I'm Your Mom. Hopefully this time it works. So we steal the DRS, and now we are trying to get that 8th place back in this race, but it will most likely be much higher once we go further on, and we get the move done. 8G10 still hangs it around the outside, but has to give us a place back because it gets a penalty. But here, this is where things get interesting. Enjoy. We built up enough of gap in that final sector, so we thought that I don't need that DRS trick, so we're just gonna go like we are, gonna try our best to defend this position. Kornoch comes out the pits, and now we're going to have to defend. HB10 goes down our inside. We make a defensive maneuver, but he just turns in on us and takes himself out in the process. I mean, of course, my defense was a bit aggressive, but that was very uncalled for, that second turn in from him. Let's have a look at that from my perspective on the replay. Now with super slow motion here, so you can see he's behind us. He goes right, we go defend right, he straightens the car up, he still decides to go right, and then just turns in on us. I think that was a total intentional move. I've watched it on the replay. I can't put the replay in here, but from the replay what I can see is that he did in fact turn in on me. You can see it from the wheel, so how he just like goes full lock towards me and slams into me, luckily in my case taking himself out. No, I didn't break the DRs. Now we're gonna defend with our lives here. I defended. You gotta be fair to me there. I defended my position. So during that safety car, we pitted from the medium tires we were on. We were going to go into softs, but it was so early on in the race that we have to go onto the hards and hopefully make it till the end. We have a massive loss of the back end in the final corner as the safety car's going in. We get some side put damage from that crash as well, but we get a fairly decent restart. Let's just try to salvage something out of this race. We may not have the track position right now, but if we push like an absolute madman, we might have that. Blue flags up ahead for cars being lapped. It's Tony up ahead, massively slowing down. The 3 is around. That he was spun by Chris there, as Conwatch and the Monster himself also go out, and that promotes us up into P6 in this race. On the next lap, heading into the stadium section, side by side with the Monster himself. He has to go a bit wide there, I left in the space though. He's on our inside in the stadium section, but we're hopefully going to try to get DRS. He tries our trick on us, and yeah, he gets DRS for this next straight, and he gets ahead. That is absolutely worst case scenario, so we're going to have to use so much ERS to try and keep up with him, as now we're chasing down the Monster himself. He doesn't even use the DRS he gets, and now 3 wide almost. It is 3 wide as we head down into turn 1 between Sui, myself, and the Monster himself. We're going to break the waist once again, and we are ahead of all of them. That was an amazing 3 wide moment as we were spun around by the Monster himself. That was such a beautiful move until that point. So annoying. We did end up picking some damage from that collision, and that was just race over. We had to go on softs till the end. Nothing really came of that, so we are now P8. We have the fastest lap for now. Something's going right for us, so that's at least one positive to take out of this bad situation. So on paper, at the moment, that will be 4 points. No, it's 5 points if you get 4 points for P8. I think it's 5 points for now though, but that's totally besides the point. It's some points in the bag, some points for the constructors after that stupid accident we had between the 2 teammates. And yeah, on to the next race, I guess. It's just us now driving Mexico with no one nearby, still hanging on to the fastest lap. It's McLaren dominance, McLaren 1-2. Chris has made a fantastic comeback drive, and there goes our fastest lap. The one thing that kept me motivated in this race is now gone. That is so frustrating. I mean, Conrad, why? Come on. Could you give me something to be happy about from this race? But I guess not. So yeah, with 3 laps to go here, I'm just trying to nudge the car till the end. We're getting close to the monster himself, but I don't think we'll be getting him here. So yeah, the tires are very worn out as well. And yeah, we did not end up getting him at the end of the race. So that is going to wrap it up for today. I hope you enjoyed the video more than I did driving in this race. And yeah, if you thought that this video was good and it deserves a like, please show your appreciation and also subscribe to the channel. Helps me out way more than you know. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Stupid. Well, we finished. It's still frustrating. It doesn't take anything away from the frustration factor. Well, GG's nonetheless. GG's to everyone involved. Good job, TSM. Good job.